Okay, shingle pages, index.html. Right?
Yep.
Okay. So now, okay, so we will want here, generate metadata, create universe data. I think we probably just want to have the formatting stuff. Let's just put the formatting utilities in here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, let's do the shortcode business. Now, are we going to, so you're going to give me the information, right, for the what is the
Oh, by the way,
define, yeah.
oh, since we are at cloud object exists queue, it seems file exists queue of a cloud object works. It was just not documented, which I've asked them to document.
Oh, okay, great. And you should make sure that's referred to from cloud object and so on, right?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So
And what am I supposed to give?
the URL. So it's going to be, is it going to be this URL here, basically?
Yeah, I mean, I've asked Aletta and others about how proxy passing would work, but we could use that for now. And if we want, we can change the universes back.
Okay. Okay, so it's going to be a little hard to test this. File exists queue. Okay. All right, so code, 10 to the length, 10 to the len. File exists queue of that.
Wait. Okay.
Okay, so if that fails, we're just returning mod code 10 to the 11.
What is code? When you give code, what is that code?
I'll show you. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's pick a rule. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Did you see that Bob sent a resource object version of this thing?
Of which thing?
Okay, he has a prototype, it seems. The documentation is here.
Okay, put it in. Why don't you put it in the build system then?
Well, he asked us to look at it, and if it is fine, he'll put tomorrow in the build. Oh, you mean okay?
Oh,
I see.
Where is the file?
I sent you in chat. So it'll be a function repository thing which says create Wolfram model resource. It's currently.
No, we just want the code. We just want the code. We don't want This is a waste of time. Okay, I get it. I mean, he doesn't. This is all irrelevant, and we don't want it in the function repository. Okay.
Okay.
It's just a private thing.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay, that's fine. This is exactly what I expected. Okay, so then let's generate metadata, generate a universe. Okay. Generate a resource object for a universe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So I do think this is working. Wolfram model hash. Well, why don't we just call it? Yeah. So Wolfram model hash should be able to generate, right? I don't know why it's generating the same number there. Oh, interesting problem that had not occurred to me. If there's a 0 in that position.
Which is fine, I think. Why? I mean, it's not
because
bad.
we may end up with a universe 001, which would not be a good idea.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we can do.
I think like pad 1. No, we don't want that. Maybe it's fine. Pad 9 or pad. We
can't pad because it has to be a hash that works. We can at least put the leading 0 there.
Yeah. Yeah.
you know what, we'll have to think about this a bit later, what we do with that. The problem is that if we go up to 50835, it won't, the algorithm of looking for yes. Okay, so possibly need to prefix with 0 in the URL. Question mark, question mark. Okay? Okay. All right, let's get the formatting utilities that we were using. They were in SW-init 2. Yeah, we might want the math form of the rule shown.
Okay. I think the rule signature form is not going to be useful when generating the HTML, because you can't just give the rule and it'll not, like, we have to give 1,3 so that it becomes 1 sub 3, because you have to code it like that.
Hold on.
Do you have to give it a string?
That should be fixed. Encoding equals Mathematica should be fixed there.
What should it say? Wolfram language?
I think so.
Okay.
Or Wolfram or something. Okay, I wonder whether this will work. Let's try putting that in. I think that has a good chance of working.
Okay.
And if that doesn't work, something like SVG or something will work. We're not writing it in hard code.
Okay.
or just write out the HTML. I don't know how you do that with subscripts and superscripts, right? Just write a piece of code that writes out the HTML.
Yeah, I think that is what I was thinking we'll do, which would not help to have it in the subscript form. We would want it in the list form.
Sure. Sure. Well, if you know what the HTML is, we can do that. But either that or this will work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is actually running the thing, but we're going to have to be more careful about that. Okay, that's the rule signature. Okay, so this rule visual, this is a little bit more complicated because this has to be derived, right? So some of these things are purely okay, so those things there. So not everything here. Wait a minute. When we give the slot, do you think we can compute something from the slot, or does it just have to be the raw slot?
Didn't we? I mean, we saw yesterday how XML template you can give a function.
Okay, so hold on. So in, where do we have the page for notebook template? Okay. So all that is irrelevant. So it'll be the rule, the initial condition. Okay. So I think these could probably be reverse closed. There's no reason to show. Do we want to show the code?
The inputs, you mean?
Yeah.
Why not?
Fine. Okay, so that's iconized rule, iconized rule. Okay, so this wants to say, okay.
Do you want to remove the basic evolution that is written twice? And
No.
Okay.
Not yet. Okay, we'll worry about that in a minute. Okay, so we're trying to, so that's the notebook template. Okay, so here to run the notebook template, it's going to pull out certain features there. Let's see what the slot does here. Positional named. So I'm pretty sure in the expression here, can we put in a hash whatever in that expression? In other words, how do we put in something which is a function that computes something on this? Did you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Obviously, I don't know how to get that.
Okay, so that's a question for Anthony, I think.
Yep.
But let's look up the notebook template documentation. Is there a workflow about notebook templating?
Well, let's find out.
Why don't you go look?
Yeah.
I'm going to be too annoyed because I bet there isn't one. Oh, for goodness frigging sake. That's pathetic. So this needs to be fixed as well.
More examples, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this is absolutely useless. It doesn't document. Are you serious that there's no workflow for this?
There is a workflow. I saw a workflow.
Then why isn't it listed in here under notebook document generation?
Okay, I'll report that.
That's very weak. I mean, that's good as far as it goes, but it needs to be enhanced. And we need to know how to have something that picks up from the slot, but is nevertheless a function, you understand, of the association. There should be a thing probably at the top here that says slot, function, expression, repeating block, and so on. Makes sense?
Yep.
I mean, we can always prep it on the other side from in the association, I guess, but it still seems convenient to be able to put that in here. Okay, all right. So, what I had previously was a okay, that's a create registry entry file. Okay, so I don't think we need to do that. I think we can just publish directly to the cloud.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see how this works. So generate document of $notebook template file. Comma data. Well, that's going to be the data that we get in. Data, we'll just put that in there. Now, how do we publish? How do we do a publish to that cloud object?
Can't we just do cloud publish around it?
No, because it's the output. We can try. Okay, we can try. Okay, so let's go generate it. Let's go find a universe that we can do.
Well,
this
if
with.
the output can be a cloud object.
Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
If this is, okay. All right, so, okay, so now we say T data there. And now let's just try it. Okay. By the way, are you getting this bug fixed?
Yeah. Giannis changed it to critical, so.
When will it get fixed?
I don't know.
No, but I mean, it's like has to be within a few days.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. I've told him that, but yep.
It's like now. Okay, so it popped up that notebook, which is kind of silly, but that's. We can have it. Well, we can have it write to a temporary file. Alternatively,
I wonder if the output as cloud object would mean that it would publish.
no, because it doesn't make
Yeah.
it public and so on.
Yeah.
But also, it says it's going to a particular cloud object. Well, actually, we're going to want it to go to a particular cloud object, aren't we? So maybe we can do that and then just set the permissions on that cloud object to be published. Because published just means the permissions are set, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try that then. So this is anyway going to, okay, so now we have to say $universe registry base equals. So for now, where are we putting it? We're going to put it in my directory.
Sure. Yeah.
So we're going to say equals universe registry slash. Okay, so now here, it's going to be that thing. This is going to be dash assets, right? Slash
Yeah.
001. Okay, so then this is file name join $universe registry base. That's a cloud object. Isn't there something else that sets it as OBJ over here, in addition to being permissions to public? Let's look at Cloud Publish in a minute, okay? Universe registry base, and then we say, then it's tdata of quotes shortcode dash assets slash, and then it's comma 001.nb for time being, for the time being. Now let's just try saying, oh, it doesn't let you do permissions there. All right, let's try this. Okay.
It gave OBJ. Can you send me the link? And I want to see if I can actually see it. Or you could do it incognito.
Well, here, I'll send you the link, but let's do incognito as well. No.
Nope.
Forced me to sign in. Okay, so we can still do set options.
Yeah.
I think this is a thing. So generate document should take permissions, I assume. And it should also have a way to generate an anonymous, cloud object.
So, I mean, instead of doing set options, can't you just give permissions to the cloud object?
I don't think so, but I'll look. We can try. Let's try it. I don't know if that works, because then we could put the metadata in that way as well,
Yeah.
which would be good.
Private?
Oh, public, but also it obviously didn't work. It obviously didn't work. And then we also want to give that meta information stuff that I had up here.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, you could put it for assets as well, but I was thinking maybe we wanted the meta information.
Oh, yeah, only for the big thing.
Yeah. You probably want to remove the cell brackets. I mean.
Which cell brackets? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's, I don't know how to do that. That setting, that'll be some setting on the notebook.
Yes, it is show cell brackets to false.
But where do I put that in here?
In set options itself.
No, because that's the cloud object set options.
Yeah.
I think I want to put it in the notebook template file options. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that should be something that's up here. There should be a thing. Anthony should put a thing in there to remove cell brackets.
Okay.
And right now, there's no particularly easy way to do that unless generate document allows you to do that.
I mean, I wonder once we publish it to cloud, when you do set options but permissions to public, why can't we do show cell brackets to false?
Because it's not the cloud object permissions. I mean, we could go and, no, because we can't edit it. We can't edit it. We have to do it at this stage. Look, I'm sure we could do it by setting it on the template file.
Okay, yeah.
But I just don't want to do that right now because it'll make the template file.
Yeah.
But let's remember that in a minute, okay?
Yep.
Oh, for God's freaking sake. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I think nobody actually tried this. It's kind of infuriating stuff which just needs to get fixed by people actually trying things. Yep, I can read it fine. Even though there's a problem with the cache, but I can read it fine. Okay, where's the template file? Here. Okay. All right, run notebook template system and publish to cloud. Okay. Needs cell brackets. Check existence of file and return relevant. So probably what we're going to do here, yeah, we're going to want to return that 001 because we're going to have to check that it exists. Then we're going to want to return, you get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that we can put it into the template, to the XML template.
Yeah.
Find available universe notebook name. So that's the code. Is that right? How does integer string work? Thinking it's that. Oh no, I just want to say n equals 1. Okay. Hold on. File exists queue. Okay, universes. So there it's just code. Why am I putting that in there? That wants to be that's $universe registry base. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, it will be that somehow.
Yep.
Well, actually, it will be /universes.
Yeah, I think we have to write Cloud Connect to.
Yeah, okay, so we'll do that. Will be for okay, so right now I'm going to just write these into my account under universes. Okay. We might as well use the full file name because that's what we're going to have to return to insert in the HTML template.
Yeah.
Okay, tdata assets slash okay. What is it doing? Don't tell me this thing went into infinite loop. No? Oh, cool. That's 002 there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why it isn't cached, and what's that doing? Why did it come out with a pinking thing and it wasn't cached? So we're going to have to force caching in some way. Okay. All right, there we go with that. Okay. Now, next, we have to generate the HTML page. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we do this one here? Okay. So the first step here actually, let's just do this. Let's see, do we want to do that? Do we want to feed in this list? Let's just put, I just don't want to rerun this thing every time. Yeah, this is okay. Create universe of that data. So that will be the output. That will be T data in our case right now. Okay, so the first thing we want to do with T data is let's of data. Okay, now the fact is that everything other than dest is garbage here. We just want to know, we just need to know what dest is because that's what we're going to link to the okay, so this is, what is this called? Cloud NB is that. Okay. All right, the next thing we're going to do is to run the XML template.
Yep. You know what? I think we want a separate function here. I'm going to do this here because we're going to need this when we resubmit. You see what I'm saying? It's going to need to be, yeah, I understand what I'm talking about here. What? Oh.
Is the shortcode a string? Yes, it is. Okay. I don't know why it's taking so much longer now. You noticed that?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing I can imagine is file execute probably takes a long time, but that's not good.
Oh, we need to check on that.
Yeah.
Okay. We need to check on that, please.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, it's returning that because we didn't reset this. Okay. Okay. So that's the Cloud Notebook. So now we've got the XML template here. And let's go find our previous XML template. And then what's fundamentally going to happen then is we're going to say XML template of, and that file name is $HTML template file. Applied to now it's not just that T-data thing. It's also stuff that comes from Cloud NB.
Cloud NB.
See there? Because what it is it's the pruned version of this.
Mm-hmm.
It's join of data to all right, so here to the association that says exploration notebook arrow Cloud NB. Now I don't know whether that URL can be a relative URL. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Wait, shouldn't that join?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the template. And ultimately, we're going to want to say cloud publish.
Yep.
That template to all right, that's getting published to
Universal/shortcode. No. Do you want HTML?
Yeah, because that's going to be an HTML file.
No, you're doing cloud publish.
So I think what I want to do instead is cloud export.
Yeah, okay.
Because it's not a cloud file anymore.
But why can't you just do cloud publish without the .html? Because
that will make a notebook file, which is not what we want. This outer file is a see what I'm saying? The outer file is an HTML file. Actually, I don't want the HTML at the end there.
Yeah.
It is an HTML file. And format is HTML there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, hopefully it knows that that's a string. See what I'm saying?
What is a string?
That the thing that XML template returns is just a string of HTML. And it's not going to try and think that's a Wolfram language string. Let's take a random piece of HTML and let's export it. Let's see. Actually, we could just say file of $HTML template file, I think. That is not useful.
Because you want XML.
I want actual raw HTML.
Yes, but you have to do XML template around it, right?
No, I don't. That's an HTML file. You know what? I don't think we want this at all. I think what we want to do is a copy file. Right, so what we want to do...
I still don't get it. So that's a .html file.
Right, and that's what we want in the cloud. We want a pure HTML file stored in the cloud. Okay, let's do the following. Okay, let's do this. And now what we say is copy file to %85. Okay, now if I go to this, look at that. Okay, so there's a CSS thing missing. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what I did was I simply copied.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to the CSS. Oh, it's in those local files. Right, you have to put this in the cloud directory, right? You have to put the CSS in the cloud directory. Mm-hmm. Otherwise it can't work.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, but that's going to work. I mean, it's a total hack, and there's got to be a better way to do it. I wonder what happens if I just say this. Oh, it worked just fine. Okay, so that's the way to do that. So it'll create the cloud object. So here what I want to do is I want to say cloud I wonder if I can just say write string. Otherwise, I have to put in a temporary file and then copy it over. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, you'll have to do delete file and if you're rerunning something.
Sure. How do I generate a temporary file? Eek. How do I just do a write string? Oh, for God's sake, how do I write it to a temporary file? Oh, create file. Okay, that's how we do it. Okay, so this is a bit hacky, but what we can basically say is here, okay, HTML file equals create file. Okay. Then we do copy file. Okay. So the next thing we have to do is in here, we have to edit this to insert various things. Okay, so let's look at my version of this. Where was my version? Do you remember where it was?
You mean the Scratchwork one? Go to Scratchwork. Yeah. The one we did yesterday, right? That's Proto.
Yeah.
And Shingle template.
Oh my God. Did you see what it just did?
No.
Oh, I see. Hold on. No, you stupid thing.
How is it not working in your local file system as well?
Oh, look.
Oh, you're opening the one.
Look. I'm trying to, for some reason, put it on my desktop. That's not what I wanted at all. I need to have this be a separate.
I see, separate window. Okay, just. That is very weird.
And what do I do with this? I can drag it into Sublime.
I don't know if that removed from your Dropbox.
I don't know. We should check that, but hold on a second.
No, it's there.
Okay. Did it remove it from the Dropbox?
No, it's there.
Okay. I can remove this guy. Okay. So we should tell him, I don't know what the hell this thing is doing with. I don't understand the indentation here at all. I don't understand that indentation.
I think it's one inside.
Okay, so anyway, that's that
Yeah,
slot.
yeah.
Okay. So this is where we would put
Yep.
the thumbnail, which we can extract now. Okay, we didn't actually save that in a file. We'll need to do that. Okay.
Yep.
But let's at least now and we'll also need the rule and we'll need that click to copy. Okay, now where is the download notebook?
So metadata, or you can change the link as well.
Yeah, so here it's in this, right?
Yep.
But that's a full path name.
Yep.
Okay, so we got to return. Well, I wonder whether that destination there. Oh, look, we got this wrong anyway. That has to say cloud object. How do you get the file name from a cloud object?
Like just a string of HTTP thing.
Actually, cloud NB, what is cloud NB there? Generate universe cloud object.
That is over there, the universe registry /5666. You have an example there.
Yeah, I understand. But so what I need is the thing in its actual. If I say cloud object, a %81. Oh, good. And now if I say that sub file name, does that give something? It's not very useful. How do I get the file name out of it?
Can you try path?
Nope. Let's look at the cloud object documentation. Oh, information of cloud object. Ah, that's not right. I need the full URL. That's stupid.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it give the URL? We need the URL.
Yep.
Well, there's the URL. It's first, but that's a bad way to get it. Okay, so I can't even figure out how to select the thing. Oh, it's selecting, but it's hardly showing me the selection. Okay. Now, can I put a
I would imagine you have to first remove the quotes as well, but I don't know.
I can't believe you can insert that in the middle of a function.
Yeah, that does not actually look right.
Although, who knows? Let's see how this works. So then we would say exploration notebook URL. Okay. Arguably, we should have a little echo thing there. Oh, silly me. Growl. Okay, we have to rerun this. Drum roll array. Well, so something went wrong down there, but
Yeah.
let's see whether we've got was it in fact 5866? Yep, it was. Okay.
I wonder if it's the quotes thing.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's the quotes thing.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's that. But I mean, we can just put in here, just for fun, a link. How do you do a link? It's A, right?
HREF thing.
A
A
and then
space HREF is equal to, yeah.
yeah, but how do we put the slot in there? And then we have to say and A like that,
Yeah.
or after
No,
that?
okay. You have,
Oh, it already put it in.
but you have an additional opening thing. Oh no, that is for the, never mind, that is right. No, you're right.
Okay.
I think the P download notebook should be in between the two A's. Yeah.
amazement. Okay, so I mean, clearly somebody else needs to tell us. Okay, that pink thing that was coming up is really suspicious.
Yep.
Okay. All right, so the thing we haven't done yet, we didn't create the resource object, and we also didn't put the icons in the top here,
yes.
right? Because those have got to be independently saved as well.
Yes.
Using cloud export, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then okay, hold on, I'll be right back. Just a second, actually, hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, I'll be right back. Just a second. Okay. You did send mail to Jan about this graying out bug, right?
Yeah, I have a ticket for him. I commented there. Yes.
No, we need to send him explicit mail.
He replied to me there.
Okay. All right. Okay, we need to say all right, here it will be generate graphics assets about a universe. And so there, what it'll be, I don't think, well, I think we'll just overwrite. I don't think we need to version these. Because if we change them, it'll just be because we're changing, you know, all visuals here.
Yeah.
Like we're, right? Okay, actually, that shouldn't be called rule image. It should be called rule graphic.
Rule icon, yeah.
Okay, so then there. Okay. Now, I'll just say, okay. So that needs to go into the, it needs to be a cloud export. Okay. Save universe image assets. Or create universe image asset of graphics. And then we need to say name. Well, just name. We need to say the code number. Okay. So that is now going to say cloud export of graphics as, let's say, PNG to and that's going to have permissions to public. And it's to, and the name of the cloud object why the hell is that saying that? Oh. Assets, and then it's basically just name, like that, I believe.
.png.
I was going to think we would put, well, we can put that in the
I wonder if Cloud Export will just make it .png because you have specified I mean.
I don't know. I'll find out. But okay, I'll put it up PNG here. Okay. Now down here, would say exploration notebook URL. Okay. And then it would say rule icon image arrow. And then it would say rule image arrow. Okay. And that would be code. Okay, so that would be let's just call it icon. And then it would be data sub rule icon graphics, right?
Yep.
Okay. Let's just check. Okay, now here, okay, universe thumb. So there we have to insert rule icon image. And then where do we have? Here we have to insert. All right. Let us live dangerously and just give this a try.
Missing key absent.
Oh,
What does Cloud Export return? It probably returns a cloud object, maybe.
this says rule icon still. We didn't rerun this.
Ooh, it worked.
Yes, that's how software is. Okay. All right. Well, I mean, okay. So we're going to have to specify. All right. That's going to the cloud. Okay, so we're going to do the authentication stuff so it can write to the right directories.
Mm-hmm.
And let's do that. And then we're going to do, and then we should build the resource object.
Yep.
It's not bad. I mean, it's getting there. And by the way, I think the reason it was so slow before is because this thing was absolutely huge.
Yeah.
The contributor name is supposed to be being set from something in the cloud, but I think people had not built that properly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and we could insert the just for fun, we could insert that rule signature thing as mathml.
Okay.
Okay. Let's put that as an H2 just for the hell of it. Okay. And now this thing will be ID rule signature mathml. What?
No, I think your current rule signature thing there is not rule signature form, but rule to rule signature.
I know. So here, rule signature mathml goes to export string Okay, well, that didn't quite work. So in other words, you can't read the mathml. Okay, we need a solution to that. I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. What are we doing next? Were we doing the authentication stuff?
Sure.
Or yeah, I think that's what we should do next. Or we could do, we could say submit. Well, we could say publish. Well, I mean, we'll eventually need something which just does everything, that does the whole evolution and whatever, right?
Yeah.
But that's, I mean, we might as well do that here. So create universe registry entry of I mean, right now that's just going to be that's all it is right now, but it will be some stuff about the resource system and so on as well, I think. And then okay, let's go ahead and do the authentication stuff. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so tell me what to do. So this is going to be a Cloud Connect. What's the basic idea? I say Cloud Connect, and then I'm going to have to store some credentials.
Yeah, I'm going to send you the password.
Okay. But first of all, I'm doing Cloud Connect to Wolfram Universe Registry. Is that correct?
Yes. I think that's how it works. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. Do you send it in Zoom chat or an email?
Yeah, Zoom chat.
Zoom chat invisible to the recording?
Yeah. That's a good, yeah, I think it is. I'll have to check. I'll check that.
That's okay. So it's off the screen. Great.
It should work.
Can you connect? Can you authenticate?
Let me do it.
There's a backslash in what you sent over. Is that correct?
Yes.
I have no idea what the backslash is going to do in the can you like change the password or something?
Sure. It does not let me connect through Cloud Connect, but I'm going to see if.
But you can connect through the web. Is that right?
I'm checking. I have done that before. So I don't know if something has broken since then. Yes, I can definitely do it using
Explicitly using the cloud.
Yeah, I mean, okay, you have to put at Wolfram.com. That is why it is not working.
Ah. What the heck? Why is the copy paste not working? Could you resend the password.
I will send it to you as email.
Okay.
Okay.
What the hell?
Is there some kind of like you waited too long kind of thing?
It's possible.
Yep.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so this is going to have to be stored in the keychain for every machine we use, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think we should ultimately put it in this function. Create assets.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think okay, hold on a second. Okay, so I reckon what it should do here in the end is it should say ID equals $Wolfram ID. Actually, this should say, okay, then it should say, Cloud Connect to this. Okay. Then it should do its business, right?
Yep. I mean, for now, if you want, you could just put the password in Cloud Connect.
No. It's stored in my system. It'll be okay.
Okay.
It won't ask for it again.
Okay.
And then I want to say Cloud Connect at the end to ID to reconnect to my own cloud.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, okay, now what determines this? Isn't that the format that the what's it called? The URL format thing.
You mean what determines it is not user / versus Wolfram?
Yeah, cloud object name format.
User URL base.
Okay. So what we want to do then is wherever is that an option to cloud object?
Yep.
No, it isn't. It's an option to cloud.
No, it says is an option for cloud object in definition there.
No, it's an option for. Oh, dollar cloud object name format. Okay. All right, let's try now. I want to cloud disconnect here because I want to cloud connect back to my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. Why doesn't it remember me? That's a bug. That's a bug.
Okay.
Unable. Wait a minute. Okay. Let me do the following. Shoot. So how is it going to connect back to my... How is it going to connect back to me? Without me having to give the stupid password again. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it should be able to use the system credential stuff. Okay, so you need to sort that out tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to comment that out.
Okay.
Oh, for God's frigging sake. That's really annoying. That's really annoying. It's supposed to remember that stuff. It just says, remember me. Why isn't it remembering?
Mm-hmm. I'll report that, but yeah.
Okay. Great.
That's because you're logged in
No,
as s.wolfram in the
no,
cloud.
no. It's because the permissions are wrong, right?
You have not set permissions, have you?
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Why didn't it request the Cloud Connect again?
Because you're now connected as Wolfram Universe.
Oh, I see. Oh, I forgot to set the meta information. I was going to do that. Why the hell? Look, it's in that copy file, right? So basically what we have to do is we have to say set options of dest, comma, permissions, arrow public, I guess. And don't let me forget to set that meta information. Ta-da. I don't really understand why $permissions didn't work there.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of unscrambling of that to do. Okay, let's set meta information. Where was I doing that? Wait a second. Do you think I can set meta information for an HTML file?
I think as long as it is a cloud file, it should be fine.
Okay.
You have meta information goes to meta information.
Great. That works.
Yep.
So that's what Maxime will have to pull off in Wolfram model.
Yep.
Wait a second. Why is that not an association?
Did you run the create universe assets once you remove the second meta information? Because I would imagine meta information should just give you the association.
Oh no, meta information is too clever for its own good. It gives, it's going to need to be run with lookup and so on. Okay, it's because meta information could have multiple keys of the same that are the same and things in it.
Okay.
So Max will need to use lookup for that.
Okay.
Okay. So now create universe resource object basically just takes data and where's Bob's stuff? It's basically a resource object. Where is Bob's stuff?
Let me send.
And that's going to say resource submit of that.
It's on chat.
I just don't understand what he's doing. I mean,
all he's saying is that you could just use the resource function of that create Wolfram model resource to create the resource object. For now, it is in the resource object lives in the devil side, but he will just push it to the public side.
okay, but I mean, I don't understand because I'm just going to create a resource object here that has the right stuff in it, right?
I think he's
resource
asking.
type arrow Wolfram model.
So let me read his email.
And then down here, it'll say create universe resource object. As part of this create universe assets or create universe registry entry, it'll just say create universe resource object. It'll say submit of the create universe resource object.
Sure, yeah. So, I mean, what he's saying is, since we are not making a client packlet, resource submit cannot pass a pre-flight check on its own. Instead, I made a resource function to overcome that. I will get the data for the index file building tomorrow.
Okay, but that's the point. We just need to know how to do
Yeah, I think he's just saying you should use that. And then give whatever info you want, and it'll create a resource object.
Okay.
So if you see the temporary development notes, it says that currently it is.
Well,
it was in details an option. You have to set the resource system base to that one so that.
Okay. Well, we just have to block it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then it's this thing applied to a resource object, right?
Yep. No, it's just that thing applied to an association, which will then create a resource object. So if you see the example
right,
there.
fine. So what's in the association?
You could see the first example.
Okay, well, there's a simple way to do that then. I think we're going to want this resource type arrow Wolfram model. Maybe he's putting that in for us. Well, he seems to be putting that in for us. So let's go ahead and just do this then. And this I don't believe it's just that. Did he put the universe project thing on the list of allowed whatevers? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand. Resource model resource.
Okay, now what I mean is he said only certain people can insta submit.
Oh yeah, I mean,
right,
I
so
think
he needs to put this pseudo user
yeah
on that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and you need to figure out how we do this with system keychains and so on. You may have to ask Constantine that. See what I'm saying? The cloud disconnect.
Connect. Yeah. Okay.
Cloud disconnect.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So there's lots of stuff to do with improving the boilerplate, but I think we've got the basic flow working.
Yep. Looks like it. We need to remember about the shortcode business.
What shortcode business?
I think
yeah.
you've written a note about it, actually.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so wait a minute. So this here, we also need to put that in there. Oh. Okay, now what I really want to be able to do is to say local submit. Okay, so this is going to be the big banana of the whole thing. Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I think this is not going to work for many reasons because I think it's going to have issues with let's just randomly change something here just so we get a different thing. Let's not live too dangerously. I wonder how we can see that directory. Oh, I guess I can go to my, oh no, I have to log in as universe whatever, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but anyway, if I say
I think I'm already logged in.
shortcode,
Let me see.
well here, let's go to the shortcode.
Universes. Yep, it's there.
Oh, what's there? Another one? Oh, why is Wolfram model hash taking forever here? What is going on here? See this?
Yeah. I don't. Yep. Hmm.
It's just dead. Well, that's not good. So local submit killed it somehow. What is the name of the what is the file called? What's the file called?
For
Not 5866, so what is it?
4170. I'm gonna also upload all the CSS file into this folder.
Yeah, do it and then it should work.
Yeah.
All right, we just saved a month of people messing around trying to get this to work. Depressingly. Okay, so this is untested because my machine is basically broken. Do you see what this is?
Sorry, I was uploading things I didn't see.
It's the how to
Okay.
get. Okay, I got to do a quit here. Oh, quit doesn't work. So this is very broken, whatever's going on here.
It was after you did local submit, was it?
Yes, it was. Oh gosh, look, I wonder what this is now. Yeah, that's interesting. So I need to reset that back to my own self.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, look at this. Why is that still blue? Oh, I see. What the heck is it doing? What is it doing here? I don't understand what it's doing. It just is flashing. It's looping somehow when it just is doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying cloud object, options of that cloud object. Is it a bug in the cloud object stuff? Maybe it is. Okay, so that's a bug.
Okay.
Did you get the CSS loaded?
Yes.
I'm not seeing it. I'm shift reloading. Why isn't that working?
It works for me, actually.
Then there are permissions wrong on the CSS files. Did you set permissions to public?
Oh,
The
yeah.
files.
Let me do that. It says your file is publicly viewable. Do I have to do this for everything?
No, you just have to do
No.
it for the CSS files.
Yeah. It says it is all loaded. I mean, it's public. Let me see.
I don't know. Maybe the relative CSS paths are wrong. Are you sure it's in the right place?
Yeah. Yeah, it works for me in incognito as well.
Well, let me just try it again. Maybe I have to reload some JavaScript, something or other. What web browser are you using?
Chrome.
I don't know. Not for us to debug, I think.
Yeah, I'll figure that out tomorrow.
Well, Chris can figure it out, or somebody else. Somebody from the cloud team can figure it out. Okay, so what have we not done here? I think we've got the framework done.
Yeah, I think I have to somehow figure out the rule signature part, which might be a little tricky.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. Somebody
No. I mean, like, I'll ask somebody when I said.
Yeah. And then yeah, I mean, there's tons of issues here about sizing things, and then we've got to do an interactive session with Chris to do the design.
Yep.
I'll
also try to make a list of things which we probably need to fix.
Well, okay, so the permission stuff needs to be fixed.
Yeah.
The
no, I have a list, but
of things in the product that need to be fixed.
Yeah.
I mean, this is tolerably simple for what it's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be nice if the oh, that's interesting. Look at that. That's 012. See, it's correctly updating.
Yeah.
Oh no, it isn't. That's 4170. Let's see if there's a 001 for 4170. Oh, there is. Great. That's great. Yep. So those are correctly updating. Okay, and this will in fact be the download link. This will be the download link for the, well, no, we have to have an actual download.
Actual download link, yeah.
We have to have a make your own copy and a download link up there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, unfortunately, there you see that's blue because we don't have those files, right?
Yeah.
So until those are in the function repository, it's not going to work very well.
Mm-hmm.
And why is that in that incredibly disgusting blue?
Because you're in environment.
I know, but I told them a million times
I see.
to fix that. Could you screen capture it and ask them again why they haven't fixed it?
Yep.
Gosh. All right, so now I do a cloud disconnect or I do a cloud connect. What is going on? It's hanging again. Look at that.
Mm.
At least that's interruptible, but now it's going to hang again. So I don't know what's happening there. I'm going to quit out of that. I wasn't running the prototype build, was I? No, I wasn't. Okay, now let's see. Oh, it's logged in as me.
But
So
it
it takes
shows
a,
Wolfram Universe Registry on desktop.
what the hell? Okay, so why don't you screen capture that?
Yep.
Well, let's find out who it actually is.
No.
That's encouraging. So why on earth is it showing something different? It's because it's got that from cookies, I think. Okay, but that shouldn't be disagreeing. Yeah, that's how I'm signed in on the web, but why isn't it no? I guess it's a different thing. Okay, I'm also exiting this file. Okay,
Yep.
so Chris can edit that.
Yep.
File is irrelevant. All right, and we didn't get to these other
Yeah.
resource system things. Yeah, several of these are going to be important, but okay, well, we did well here. We did well. We probably saved, as I say, a month of people being confuzzled. All right, so you've got things to do with Chris, with the resource system people.
Mostly ask questions about like.
Right. Obviously, Max and Jonathan. So
Yep.
did anybody else? Okay, and Ed. I have got to have those enumerations.
Okay.
By the end of tomorrow, I've got to have those enumerations. And if Ed really doesn't do them, ask Max to do them.
Okay.
Okay? Max
Okay.
seemed confident that he knew how to do it. Okay. And yeah, we've got to have the multi-way system stuff done
Yep.
by Jonathan, the next round of Wolfram model stuff. So here's my plan, okay? Here's what I want to do. If I can get those enumerations, right, from Ed, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to run the simplest, I'm trying to start from the very, very simplest models, okay? And I want to just get the first examples of various phenomena in simple models, okay? Because I'm going to use those for the introduction to the discussion of the models. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I need the enumeration, because I need to actually start from the simplest one, blah, 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 right? I don't want to pick a random one and then write a bunch of stuff, then go back because I found a simpler one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, it's now been nearly 2 weeks. I mean, again, I cannot imagine it will take more than an hour to go figure out how to do this, because we figured it out for the binary thing. It's just a little combinatorial enumeration thing. And I just don't, the counting was irrelevant. I just don't care. I mean, does that make sense?
Yeah.
That count is amusing, but it's just irrelevant.
Okay.
I hope he didn't
See,
misunderstand the word enumerate.
I asked him, actually, I did actually ask him that. And then he sent me a really, really long email.
I don't care. I mean, it's just like we need the actual, you understand what I'm trying to do?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trying to actually run these rules, right? So that
Yep.
I can find what I need for the example so I can start writing stuff.
Yep.
Okay. By the way, Chris has also forgotten the Q&A that has to go on the front of the website.
It is not that he forgot it. It actually, I forgot to write it in his ticket, but yeah.
Okay, fine. Fine. Okay, and he must go back. I want to see a realistic version of the front page.
Okay.
And also, we need a version of the front page for the registry.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, which has to echo the front page for the website, but it'll have a gallery on it.
Yep.
And that gallery should be okay. Okay, fine.
And I probably also sent you the guide page thing.
Oh yeah, let me see that. Yeah, I knew there was something else. Where is that?
It's T fundamental physics.
It's just an email from you.
Yes.
Everybody thinks that you're in charge of the progress monitoring project.
I know.
It's all right. They'll get it out. Okay, submission page. By the way, in the Rule 30 prize emails, if there aren't many emails, just put me on the email list.
Okay. Yeah. I will add you. I was not sure if because we have used Wolfram Cloud Forms, there will be spams, but I haven't seen any.
Fine. For some reason, this guide page is not downloading in my email. Let me quit my email and restart. How was this done? It's a bit, I mean, it's functionally sensible, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And what happens if I try and cloud deploy this? That's a bit unfortunate at the top. That's lovely.
Yep.
Okay, this, by the way, is no longer right because we're defaulting our hypergraphs to being ordered. Okay.
We are.
So hypergraph by default is an ordered hypergraph.
So
so Jonathan's isomorphic hypergraph queue, I think, should be isomorphic unordered hypergraph queue.
okay. Okay. So you're saying we're defaulting it to unordered?
No, we're defaulting it to when you put a hypergraph wrapper, well, I don't know, we have to make a decision there, okay, of whether we're defaulting to an unordered hypergraph or an ordered hypergraph. I think we should default to an ordered hypergraph because that's what the list is like. See what I'm saying?
when we are defaulting it to ordered hypergraph, isn't it isomorphic ordered hypergraph queue?
It is. But my point is that the name isomorphic hypergraph queue should assume ordered hypergraphs. Therefore, these names are wrong, right?
Okay.
So isomorphic hypergraph queue should be, that piece of functionality should be called isomorphic unordered hypergraph queue or orderless hypergraph queue.
I see what you're saying. Okay, so
And
we
this
want.
one should become an isomorphic
Okay.
hypergraph queue.
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
Okay, but this really didn't do badly at deploying. Okay, so let's save that file.
Yeah.
And you know, appearance-wise, this looks terrible. I mean, the way that this looks relative to these looks terrible. And I guess what we should be doing is these should go lighter and they should be bold and blue, like these ones. See what I'm saying?
Inside the blob?
I think so. I think so. I mean, I think it just, this doesn't look right, because remember, when you type this in, it's not like this is how it looks when you type it. It isn't blue when you type it, right?
Yeah.
It's only blue because it's a link on this page, but all of these things are links on this page.
Yep.
Show it to a designer. I think this is going to be, I think we're going to need to bold what's in here and make it blue, and probably, and make this box much, much, much lighter on this page. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
This is good though. It's really good. That's not right. That's a, well, anyway, it doesn't really matter, but he didn't put those in, did he? No.
Nope.
That's a weird message. That's not a correct message. Look, do you want to record that again?
That's already reported.
Okay. Okay. All right. So then, are we going to deploy the front page of wolframphysics.org? Is it going to be a cloud object? Should we just deploy it in the cloud?
No, it's going to be a WBI site.
Okay, so long as that doesn't create problems.
Why?
Because we may want to edit it. And I don't want to hear that so-and-so is
Okay.
out to lunch on vacation.
So I think the home page itself will be just an HTML that they will create, but things like we can make it a WordPress site so that it's easier to edit.
That would be very good. That
Yeah.
would be very good. That's what we should do.
Okay. Do you want the entire site to be WordPress? Like they were saying that they can do some piece, they can.
Fine. I mean, things like the Q&A, we should obviously have that be easy to edit and probably in WordPress.
Yeah.
The front page, I don't really care. I mean, the front page, eventually the front page is going to start having things saying, there's a live stream at this time type thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
The front page, in fact, even at launch, the front page has got to advertise events, right? Because we're going to say at launch, we're going to be saying there's going to be a live stream, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I mean, I'll ask them and see if there is any real benefit of having just only few pages as WordPress when opposed to everything as WordPress.
Yeah, but point out to them the front page will guarantee to have content that changes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, we're getting there.
Yep.
Still okay. So a thing for very soon is the other function repository functions, because as soon as these are function repository functions, the actual, I mean, obviously, oh yeah, gosh, yes. Another point is that in the template file, we've obviously got to update the template file to be function repository functions so that they can be run by other people.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so I mean, I think the things that are holding us up, the ed silliness. I'm going to need stuff. Yeah, I mean, the multi-way system stuff, I'm going to need that as I do more explorations and as I start to write things. But assuming I can get the enumeration stuff done, I think I can start to write some stuff.
Yeah.
And then we can start to assemble things.
Yep.
Excellent. All right. Well, we should wrap. See you
Yep.
later. This
Okay.
is good. Thanks.
See ya.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.